From the very beginning, God's people here at Atascocita Methodist Church stepped out in faith. They worshiped in borrowed spaces. They broke ground for a permanent home. Every stone laid, every sacrifice made was for the generation that followed. Over the years, we built the Life Center, then the Wesley Sanctuary, each step a bold investment in the future. And now, with 40 years of God's faithfulness behind us, we have momentum to carry forward into the next 40 years.
You know you're making a difference when alumni bring their children back here, when families look to us in times of disaster, tragedy, or struggle, not just for help, but for a belonging. That is who we are. That is what makes us different.
This campaign is about more than projects. It's about people. It's about ensuring our church continues to be a place where faith is nurtured, families are strengthened, and the community is reached for Christ. We have been blessed with wonderful facilities, but with that blessing comes responsibility. Today, we carry debt that needs to be retired.
We want to be debt-free and build healthy reserves so we don't have to go back into debt. And we need to care for the assets that God has entrusted us with, updating what is aging and preparing for the future. With your support, we will pay down long-term debt and replace aging systems and make vital upgrades to things like new windows, AC units, improved lighting, and a generator for the Life Center. We'll also invest in children's spaces, a new porte-cochere, and a beautiful garden. These are acts of stewardship and preparing our campus to bless generations to come.
Just like our founders broke ground here in 1988, today we stand at a new threshold. This campaign is about carrying that same spirit forward. We want our children, our neighbors, and the next generation to have the same chance to encounter Christ in this place.
What if we created a beautiful memorial garden, a place of reflection, rest, and prayer? A space where people could come to meet God in the stillness, and where families could honor the memory of children lost too soon, including those lost through miscarriage.
What if this field became a place for youth sports, fellowship, and laughter? A place where kids play soccer, families gather, and neighbors meet, not just for games, but for connection and joy.
As we look to the future, the improvements from this campaign will bless us in so many ways. Imagine the first impressions people will have as they drive up. Picture a safe, welcoming porte-cochere for drop-off and pickup times. Think about green space and that extra play area for children and large gathering spaces for fellowship and special events. These aren't just upgrades. They are tools for ministry, growth, and community. Because God is sending people our way, and we are needing to be ready, not just to welcome them, but to disciple to them, to walk with them, and to remind them that in Christ, they are never alone.
These aren't just dreams, they are possibilities, and we're inviting every person to join us. This isn't about equal gifts, but equal sacrifices. And when we each step out in faith, God multiplies what we give to do more than we could ever imagine.
I've seen firsthand the way God uses this church to change lives. Children learning about Jesus, youth growing in their faith, adults finding community and hope. These improvements are really about preparing a space where ministry can thrive for generations to come.
This campaign is an invitation to join us in building for the future, an invitation to pray and ask, Lord, what do you want to do through me? Together we can honor our past and prepare for the next 40 years of ministry. Our campaign kicks off October 26th with our sermon series, Building for the Future, 40 Years of Faith. On Celebration Sunday, November 16th, we will bring our commitments and celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Weekday Learning Center and the 40th anniversary of our church, and gather for one worship service at 10:30 a.m., followed by a celebration lunch. The capital campaign commitment is an over and above gift given alongside your annual tithe, as together we move boldly into the future.
This is our moment to step out in faith.
To honor the past and build for the future.
To pray, to give, and to trust God for what's next.
Thank you for being part of this vision, and thank you for being a part of what makes us so special.
God has been faithful for 40 years, and He is not finished yet.